like a real short one that can...
Like 6 foot or 8 foot?
Let's do captains. Just, yeah, something that can go from there to there. Okay.
So, okay, maybe a 10-foot one?
Yeah.
I know
Good. Happy New Year.
Coaches, everybody legally properly equipped.
Yes, sir.
Just want you guys to know that if we're on the floor, we find somebody's got a tattoo exposed, he's got a new machine, we'll take that baby off in 2 seconds.
You might as well get that marker.
Peoria, Notre Dame, developing the whole person. Body, mind, and soul. Providing Catholic education for over 150 years and counting.
I'm Mia Woolsey
And I'm her husband.
with a questionnaire to help you pick the right Christmas gift.
Question. Are you looking to express how crazy in love you are?
And would you prefer your gift express that forever?
If you answered yes to both,
The Diamond Gift Set.
A pair of lab-grown studs and matching pendant, 1 carat total weight that'll make them weak in the knees and tingly all over. All for just $9.99.
Only at
Jones Brothers Jewelers.
100 years later, since 1921, J.C. Dillon Incorporated is still serving Central Illinois with all your residential, commercial, and industrial plumbing and site utility needs.
Whether it be a random plumbing repair or hookup, new water heater, water softener, sewage pump, sump pump replacement.
For a new underground water service, sanitary sewer, storm sewer, please contact us at JC Dillon Plumbing or visit our website at jcdilloninc.com.
J.C. Dillon Incorporated, proud supporter of Notre Dame High School.
Welcome to tonight's sophomore game between the visiting Lions of Peoria High School and the home team, Irish of Notre Dame. First, let's keep the starting lineup. The Lions, coached by Chantel Jackson. Sophomore, number 11, T.J. Rickman. Sophomore, number 21, Anthony Crawford. A sophomore, number 3, D.Q. Webb. A sophomore, number 1, Spencer Russell. A sophomore, number 33, Tyson Connor.
Hey, who's our starters? I didn't even know. 2, 3, I didn't even know you. 10, 11.
A sophomore guard, number 2, Hector Hogan. A sophomore guard, number 3, Teddy Hood. Freshman forward, number 10, Blake Maxwell. Freshman guard, number 11, Pat Wilderman. And sophomore forward, number 14, Jack Campbell.
Welcome, Peoria Notre Dame athletic fans, to this PND TV YouTube broadcast live stream of tonight's JV and then following varsity game between your Peoria Notre Dame Irish and our visitors from just across town, Peoria High Central Lions. I'm Rob Kennedy here with Mike Plunkett. Mike, always good to get this conference started with an inner-city rivalry.
It is. You know, you get through the holiday season and all the tournaments and everything going on, and now it's kind of like you settle in and it's really business. And
it comes fast.
Oh, it does. And it comes fast and it goes fast. And you're looking now to establish yourself in the conference, but you're also thinking about, you know, sectional and regional seedings and all those things. So every one of these games is important. Now, when we look at this level with the JV, that's number 3.
Yep. Number 3, TQ Webb there with a putback. 2-0 first bucket of the game for either squad. 2-0 lead here for the Central. Peoria High. A quick foul there on number 1. Spencer Russell picks up a foul 30 feet from the basket. Now can make his coaches happy. Jack Wilderman there.
It's one of those, there was contact, but I think if it doesn't really affect the play, maybe you just, hey, let's let this thing go. But yeah, these kids now at this level, you know, now they're really auditioning for varsity spots. Maybe a spot on the postseason roster.
Yeah, good point. Get a transition bucket there, missed by Peoria High off the turnover from the Irish.
Oh, that's a very nice move.
Boy, they got the ball in there deep there to number 21, Anthony Crawford, the third.
Just couldn't quite finish, but man, he made a really nice head and shoulder fake.
Irish roll out starting lineup with number 2, Thatcher Hogan, number 3, Teddy LaHood, number 10, Blake Maxwell, number 11, Jack Wilderman, number 14, Jack Campbell, a lineup we've seen before this year.
Yeah, this is a good lineup. We've got 3 sophomores, 2 freshmen on the floor, and there's some guys here that I know are going to be a big part of that varsity team next year.
Yeah, you see Teddy LaHood's already seen some varsity action this year. We'll see some more, no doubt. Thatcher Hogan's, of course, seen plenty of varsity action at the soccer level. Jack's a state champion. Or Thatcher's a state champion, rather, sorry.
Yeah, Thatcher and Teddy both playing big roles on the soccer. Timeout already by the Irish.
No strangers to big games, lots of these Irish hoopmen. A little frenetic start here from both sides. Central probably had the best of the freneticism, though. Got a couple of really good looks at the basket, couldn't finish, only could finish one of them. They're up 2-0 now with 6:15 left to go here in this first quarter.
I saw our JV play. I went out to Limestone earlier this week, must have been Tuesday night, and they handled Limestone's JV kind of methodically. It was kind of a typical first game after Christmas break, kind of that, and the varsity both. But I could just see some things with this group of JV kids from Notre Dame. Just see some maturity, how they're getting better in some areas, and really starting to figure some things out. So it's been nice to see the improvement since day one to where they are right now.
That's good to know. We got a drive here by number 1. That is Spencer Russell. Again, the hoop scorer so far in the game. Drove, contact. Going to get 2 free throws out of it. You know, it's always a little strange for JV teams over the holidays because the varsity goes off and plays.
Yes.
Coaching staff just disappears with the varsity and everything. You don't really get a lot of games. It's just practice.
You get a few practices.
Yeah, you're sort of in the wilderness there for a while, and it's nice to hear that they came out and shook off the gravy coma and got a victory over the Rockets. First shot missed. Second one in for Spencer Russell. He got all 3 points.
Irish foul was on number 11, Jack Wilderman, and Jack's been a little foul prone. We want to.
Yeah, it's the only thing that can keep him off the court, honestly.
Yeah, I think Jack is one. I've talked about this, but I think he's one that's going to be a part of our varsity squad next year, just because he could score.
He's showing it here. He's about to show it here. He pops out. Just rolls off to the right side there, a little 6-footer.
Yeah, nice move, good attack.
Yep, actually probably could have taken it further in. We get another foul here on the
Yeah,
Irish.
I think that's Maxwell reaching in. It was. Yep, he grabbed the arm, as you can see on the replay.
Yeah, that'll be Blake's first. Number 24 checking in. Kevin O'Donnell checking in.
And the thing you have to be prepared for when you play Central is they're going to be quick. Going to be pretty deep. These kids play a lot of basketball.
Yeah, going to get a travel there and a contested rebound here. Kevin O'Donnell did a really nice job, but he just kind of found himself off balance at the end there.
And now that O'Donnell's in the game, he was really, really good at Limestone. Seeing his growth and his improvement has been really remarkable. I thought he was possibly our best player on the floor at the time that I was here watching.
Well, that's great to know. He grabs the
That's
rebound
what
here.
he was doing.
Yep.
Rebounding, playing good defense, finishing around the basket. Always plays hard.
Yeah, well, then it's no surprise he'd be the first man off the bench for Coach Stephen Bradshaw and the Irish.
Yeah, I really like his growth as a player.
All right, the Irish have really only managed one shot here that missed by Wilderman.
Yeah, we're seeing a 2-3 zone that's kind of extended. And you look to get it in. That was not a bad look, not a bad idea.
Not at all.
We just have to.
There's number one again there,
That's
Spencer
gonna be a
Russell,
foul.
boy. He has a nose for the hoop. If he sees a smidge of daylight, he's going to try to break through it. That's the third time he's gotten to the hoop.
Foul was on 24. O'Donnell. Russell trying to finish the three-point play. He's explosive.
Yeah, he is
he
quick.
Just went right around us.
But there are people who are quick, and there are people who are quick with the ball.
Yes.
He is quick with the ball. Misses the free throw, though. 1 for 3 from the line for him. Sort of keeping the Irish in the game right now with those misses. 5-0, 4.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, we need a bucket, and it's just not easy. You know, the philosophy at Peoria High for years has always been, you want to contest every dribble, every pass, every shot, and they're doing a good job of that right now.
Yeah. This is the definition of an active zone.
Yes, it's hard to get comfortable on offense against these guys.
Wilderman goes straight into the middle of it, though. That's what you got to do in this. You always harp on it. You
33.
attack the zone. You just got to go. Got to get into the middle of it, and that gives you options left, right, center.
Yeah, I think Connor came from the side and got a piece of him.
Wilderman goes to the line for 2. First one's a little bit short, leaving the Irish with double zeros on the scoreboard here. Second one up by Jack, and they're going to get a lane violation. It was short again, though, anyway.
Just seem a little off right now.
We do seem a little, almost as if this were the first game after
Yes,
break instead
yeah.
of the second game, Mike.
I would agree. We're just not quite in any kind of rhythm. You're not going to see Wilderman.
No, he's
He
short.
missed 2 free
Yeah.
throws the way he did there. Those were not real competitive attempts. And he's always, every time he shoots, I think it's going in. That's a good move.
Number 20.
I'll tell you what, it's the second time.
Yeah, he's gotten to the front of the hoop.
Crawford has made a good move. Good, quick first step, just hasn't finished.
Yeah, if he, finishing touch improves just a little bit, he's going to be forced. They'd have a double-digit lead if he could finish those attempts. All right, the Irish still looking to get on the scoreboard first here, keeping down towards 3.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
That skip pass is a good idea. That's really nice. That penetration.
Yeah, good job at Teddy LaHood. Nice fake to drive the defender to him, drives the baseline, dishes to a man cutting, Wilderman. The Irish get their first points now, 5-2 Peoria High.
I've said this a few times just in the last couple games, but that's a long 3 attempt.
I'll tell you what I've seen so far, I'd rather have him out there than inside the paint in the restricted area. Going to get a foul on the rebound.
That was a travel.
Oh, they called a travel.
Called a travel, which. But seeing the growth of Teddy LaHood, he's just as, we needed a bucket. He created a bucket that time. He penetrate.
Yeah, that's exactly what
attack
he did.
the zone.
The Irish made a loose pass there, and they're going to get number 33. Score the hoop, Tyson Connor. Scores the second transition hoop of the game so far in this first quarter. 7-2 now, Peoria High Lions.
They're playing really hard on defense. They're really active, playing hard. We got to make a shot or two.
Miss Teddy drives it in, passes down the 3. You got to like that. Teddy's a good 3-point shooter, but second time he's used a really, really good ball fake to
Yeah.
shake his defender and then get into the lane. Shot fake there, rather. Teddy LaHood, number 3, gives himself 2 free throws. Makes the first one, his first point of the game. The Irish's 3rd point of the game, now down 7-3. Wilderman back into the game. Thatcher Hogan going to take a break.
And Teddy late in the game against Limestone, where I think it was about an 8-point game or whatever. Then we scored about 14 or 15 maybe in a row that one. And Teddy probably made 6 or 8 free throws during that stretch. And that's what he's got to do.
Yep.
He's going to handle the ball.
Mari Breedlove, number 13, into the game for the Irish also. The Irish now down 7-4. Teddy LaHood is assisted on the hoop and then scored 2 free throws. Part of the Irish 4 points.
Yeah, we've got to make sure we have somebody where we're on the ball. We don't want to double. You want to show some help, just kind of fake at him and get back. That was a good job. That was O'Donnell made a really good play. Just that little fake. He doesn't get credit for anything there other than making the right play.
Leads to a turnover from Peoria High. Irish get the ball. This press here.
Yeah, this
1-2-2. Yeah, it's very, very high pressure. 1-2. The 1 is quite disconnected from the 2.
And what they're really doing is they just they make you work. When you're facing that pressure for we're 6 minutes into the game now. It maybe doesn't seem that much. When you're facing that pressure for 26 minutes, it starts to get to you.
I remember playing sometimes. If you just beat the press, you felt like you'd done your job, but you still had to execute your offense, and so it's a tough way to reset your mind and your body that you've still got some work to do. Irish turn the ball over there. We'll get some more subs in for Peoria High. Sophomore head coach Shantez Jackson using the entirety of his bench here so far. Going to have some fresh players in the 4th quarter, I imagine.
And it sure doesn't look boy, that's a nice.
Oh, he missed it. Spencer Russell again getting to the hoop anytime he wants to, or anytime the Irish give him the opportunity at least.
Yeah.
Lucky he missed that one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. We can't count on him missing those things all night long.
Nope, I doubt he misses another one like that tonight. The Irish, Mike, have passed up a few good looks at 3-pointers. You think they should be taking a couple of those?
You know what? I think we're going to have to make some of those because that penetration is not bad, but then you kick it. Now, that's a shot I think you need to take.
Yeah, Teddy certainly can hit that top of the key one. He throws up a little teardrop floater from the right side with the right hand there, and it rolls in.
He can make that one, too.
That's his 4th point. Assisted on the other 2. Teddy LaHood show here in this first 7 minutes of the 1st quarter.
I like that baseline penetration if you have somebody on the weak side, freeing themselves up for that shot. Because that's something when we played, nobody would ever said that,
No.
If you drive the baseline, you're driving to score. You're not really driving to pass. Now it's a different game. You're passing because of that 3-point shot.
No one would have said the pass to me on the baseline, no matter what era we're playing in, Mike.
Well, I couldn't beat anybody on the baseline, so if they could, that team was so bad we were going to win anyway. So,
the Central High.
But you never made, you never wanted to make a cross-court pass, which is now a skip pass.
Yep. Peoria High there milked the clock down to the last few seconds, try to get a last shot out of it. They did. The Irish technically get off the last shot. It might not have counted anyway. But Blake Maxwell did fire off about a 45-footer there. Central, or Peoria High, was unsuccessful trying to bleed out that last 50 seconds. They did get a long 3, probably not the shot they were looking for. They could have got that shot at any point in that 50 seconds.
Yeah, I think he got a little, rushed himself a little bit. I think on that one, Coach would probably say, let's reverse the ball one time, maybe a second time, and then see what happens.
See if we can't get Spencer Russell
to break him down and penetrate.
Yeah,
I would agree.
All day. Overall, you got to say the competitive quarter started out with the Lions certainly on the front foot. The Irish did a good job of stemming the tide, held the Lions scoreless there about the last 4 minutes or so, and got themselves back in the game basically on the play of Teddy LaHood, either scoring himself or finding his teammates.
Yeah, Teddy's done a really nice job of what he's supposed to be doing, and he's been doing it well recently. Like I said, I was really impressed with him the other night, just how he took control of the game in the fourth quarter and really didn't let. He wasn't going to let his team lose.
Yeah.
And that's when the guy that's got the ball has that mentality, you're in pretty good shape.
Well, you also maybe a little bit of the Nostradamus has followed you from 22 to 23 here, but you mentioned Kevin O'Donnell playing well, and as soon as he came into the game, really Central really stopped scoring. I mean, we had another big body down there, and you got a couple of good defensive rebounds. All right, so that nice end of the first quarter for the Irish sees them down 1, 6-7 to Peoria High Lions here as we start the second quarter, this JV game. Here in the kitchen, the Irish kicking off the JV and varsity conference seasons with a home.
You get the ball down the baseline. If you can't do anything with it right away, you got to get rid of it, or you're going to find yourself trapped.
Yep.
Central's doing a really nice job in their defense. They're not reaching. They're not gambling. Their positioning is pretty solid. So we just have to continue to be patient.
The ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Irish there. And that's one of those deflections we talk about. That
I thought he was going to call a foul there. I'm glad he. Oh boy.
Oh, we get a bad pass there. From number 13 or number 12. Jack Livengood didn't anticipate the quickness. Then we're going to get a travel. Cannot turn the turnover into points. They got right down to the bucket, but a little bit of lost his handle there a little bit and got his feet mixed up.
Yeah, if he could have just gone straight up the first time he had the ball in his hands, but maybe he didn't have solid possession of it. You don't know.
Thatcher Hogan back in the game, helped the Irish beat this 1-2-2 Peoria high press.
I keep thinking Teddy thinks I'm open. He's throwing the ball to me, but
I know he's not throwing it to me. Teddy knows he's not going to get the ball back if he passes it to me. Peoria High showing great discipline in this zone.
I think the Lions are doing really. Now that's a shot we got to make.
Yep, Amari took it. It's a shot he can make there. That little 15-3. He took it quickly. He just didn't go in.
It's a good shot.
Amari hustles back down, but he's going to foul.
Yep.
It's going to be on the ground, though.
A white 2.
Oh, they're going to get on Thatcher Hogan well before Amari got there.
Oh.
Foul goes on Thatcher Hogan. I did not see it foul out far out on the court.
Yeah, where'd he get him?
They're going to say he, oh yeah, that was.
Did he push him? Or?
They're going to say I just think he got blocked. It was clearly a foul, but it was clearly on Amari. Oh, can't go in. Amari then gets the defensive rebound. The Irish looking to run here before Central can set up their zone, but Central does a good job.
The Irish have been fortunate. The Lions have missed some shots around the basket.
Yeah, if they're finishing in the restricted zone. That little 3-4 foot area was better. The Irish would be down, probably still down double digits despite their better play.
But it's not really a bad thing for us to be a little bit slower with the ball, just kind of slow things down a little bit.
Yeah, we certainly can't run with these guys based on the evidence we see here so far. Gonna get a foul on the floor here, out on the D and the ND logo there.
Yeah, that was Spencer Russell, his second.
Can't afford to lose Spencer Russell from what we've seen here in these first 10 minutes of play. Every time the Irish offense gets stuck, they have to restart it again 35 feet from the basket.
Yeah. And again, that's a shot. We got to be able to make one or two of those.
Yeah, that one's just a little bit aggressive there by Blake Maxwell, a little too hard. It's a good shot, though. Blake can make that.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad shot.
No,
and
not
I
at
know
all.
he can make it. He just has to just calm down a little bit and just shoot it like he's just in the gym shooting the ball.
First shot of the game for him, so a little bit of adrenaline. There's Russell again getting to the hoop. I think the Irish got a little piece of that one.
It's Amari fouled there. That's going to be 13, I believe. This time I think it is Amari. 14?
No, 14. So they're going to call that one on Jack Campbell. Amari's golden
I'll tell you
today.
what, Amari is living. He's living a charmed life. I've called him for 2 fouls already. He's got none.
Oh, he's got 7 fouls today. Well, they run a nice inbounds play to get it in there to number 44.
I'm liking that Phoenix Foy.
Yeah.
There's something about him I like.
He did a good job there. He caught and gathered that time and went back straight back up.
He learned from his first time when he got called for travel. His last 2 times, he's basically gone right up with it. Good, very nice.
Murray just cannot finish there. It was a nice
Yeah.
pass from O'Donnell, though. I love the way that's the best the Irish offense has really looked here in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, pass it behind the zone, and then you get somebody flashing in the basket, and that's what we did that time.
You get the zone
Amari just couldn't quite do it.
You get the zone defenders to have to turn their back. Yeah, going to get step out of bounds there, the Irish. Just a little aggressive. All right, 9-6. Lions scored the first points for either team here in the second quarter. It came with about 5 minutes left. 4:40 allowed. Defenses have really taken over in this game.
Yeah, points been hard to come by.
I believe they're going to be hard to come by. Every other minute of basketball we see here tonight between these two squads.
That's a good pass.
Going to get a long three there by
There's
number
Foy
42.
again. Foy probably traveled. Yeah, I thought he traveled before he got tied up.
So I tell you what, he's got a nose for the ball there on
He
the
does.
offensive end, doesn't he?
Did a really good job going to get it. Just
It was Jalen Rayford with the miss there for Peoria High. It was a good looking shot, just didn't go in. Coaches didn't seem all that upset about him taking it. So we have number 5, A.J. Evans, coming back in here. I like the way Central is just throwing bodies at the Irish.
yeah, they just keep them coming, don't they?
They do.
And you know what? That's a long body there.
They don't really seem to see, there's no defensive drop-off is what you like to see as a coach, and you hate to see as an opponent that they're, no matter who they plug into their zone, it's still an active, intelligent zone.
But look, you're trying to attack, and you got number 5.
Yeah.
All arms and legs, and he creates that.
A missed opportunity there on the layup. Oh, that job. Jack Campbell had a good look at it, but slapped away by the quick hands of the high defense, Peoria High defense.
Yeah, you think you're open or you think you have a shot, and then the quickness plays in.
You do a good fake to shake that first defender. He flies by you, and you think you've got a second or two, but you do not.
Blake Maxwell just picked up his second foul.
Get that call out. Number
Which
12.
is crucial because we need him on the floor.
Yeah. Okay. Blake's got a lot of experience. We know he can hit an outside shot for the Irish. And like you say, the Irish are going to have to hit a few outside shots. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to win this game. There's Foy again. Got to the hoop. Just could not finish.
Once Foy gets it all figured out, he's going to be a good player.
Yeah, a few of these guys there. We already said that, too, about number 21.
Foy just padded his stats there. He got 2 points and 2 offensive rebounds.
We saw the same thing earlier with Anthony Crawford III. Once he begins to finish a little bit better. If you can get a kid at the high school level to finish 50% at the rim, what you've got is an all-conference player. All right, Markel Christian Wynn with his first foul there. Team's 5th. Teddy LaHood, number 3, comes back in for the Irish. Irish have basically starting lineup out there except for Kevin O'Donnell. Blake Maxwell had to sit down with his 2 fouls.
Yeah, and like I said, based from what I saw the other night, O'Donnell has earned, he's always gotten some playing time, but he's earned more.
Teddy LaHood going to take his first 3 of the game, and he hits it there from the right side. Nice feed from Jack Campbell there.
Yeah, really good play by Jack. And Teddy, we've said it. We've been, the scoreboard just went out. There, now it's back on. Don't know what happened.
The shock of the Irish first outside shot going in, maybe.
The scoreboard said
stunned
no,
the electrical grid.
we can't put 3 up at a time. But, we've been kind of begging for Teddy to take one of those shots.
Yeah, well, he's a pretty unselfish player, and it's hard sometimes to get these unselfish guys to look for their own shot.
That's not his mentality.
No. Gonna get a foul here for the Irish. Gonna get
Christian Wynn just picked up his second.
Ball's gonna be out of bounds in front of the Central bench. 11-9. Irish looking to even this game up for the first time since it was 0-0.
Both teams will be shooting bonus after this. The last 3 minutes.
Clock ticks down under 2:40. Irish down by 2.
Definitely have a low-scoring game, which probably plays right now. Maybe plays a little bit into Notre Dame's favor. Boy, that's a nice catch by Jack.
Yeah, Jack. Oh, did a nice job of clearing the space there to shoot, but shoots just a little bit too strong. Oh, good job by Thatcher Hogan there. Creates the Irish's first turnover off of their press, and he finishes it himself there with a nice shot from 2 feet from the right side, and now the Irish are tied up 11-11.
Those are the kind of plays that'll keep Thatcher around and being a big part of this program for 4 years.
Yep.
He just does a lot of things that.
He is the epitome of not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog.
That's right. Foy, once again, tracks down a loose ball and then makes a nice move around the basket.
He has a nose for creating extra offensive possessions. And Wilderman goes in a little bit out of control there. I think he did get bumped, but he couldn't. You got to take that contact and regain your balance.
Yeah, you're going to get bumped a little bit, and you got to be able to take it. But the thing that we're not going to be able to just one pass, dribble in, and score against his defense. We're going to have to make them work a little bit and hope for a breakdown somewhere. There's a good play by Amari.
Breedlove goes up, dunks it from the left side. Two-handed slam, number 13, Amari Breedlove brings the Irish back 13-13. That's 2 turnovers off the press for the Irish. Both. We get a timeout here by Central. Peoria High calls a timeout there. They were trapped out at half court. The Irish press here is really bamboozled Peoria High the last maybe 3 out of the last 4 times.
Yeah, it's amazing what a dunk can do. All of a sudden, it gets people a little bit more excited, and we come in and we trap and get a guy in trouble. And sometimes what happens is when you get a dunk against you, you're so anxious to come back and do something to quiet the crowd down a little bit that you force something. So good timeout by Coach Jackson at that point. They needed it.
All right, the Irish did a good job there of turning defense into offense. Thatcher Hogan with a steal at half court, turns it into a layup. Amari Breedlove with a steal at half court, turns it into a thunderous dunk on the other end. The Irish find themselves now tied 13-13 with 1:15 to go here in the first half. This JV battle between crosstown rivals, the Peoria High Lions and Peoria Notre Dame Irish. Proud to bring this to you from the kitchen, Peoria Notre Dame's famed home venue. Appreciating the heat tonight.
It's going to be, should be cooking in here pretty good tonight, I would think.
You would hope so. Central travels well, particularly within the city. And we will see their fans here in mass.
And coming off the good game they had a few weeks ago.
Oh, we're going to get a charge.
Let's see that again. What happened here? Did he?
15, they're going to call.
Oh, 15 on it.
Yeah. Not a charge, an offensive foul. I mean, it's an illegal screen. Cannot be moving at all. Irish are kind of taking Spencer Russell out of the game, which I'm all for.
Yeah.
He's not been able to get a good look at the hoop here in the last 6 minutes or so. Thatcher Hogan.
Oh, Thatcher.
Couldn't find anything.
Feeling a little bit.
Uses the pivot foot there. That was just perfect job of using your pivot foot. He went about 360 degrees.
Yeah.
When he got back to start, he found himself open. Shoots a little mid-range jumper. 15-13, Irish first lead of the game.
Yeah, the big thing's always when in doubt, shoot the ball.
Again, one of those little things that are going to keep Thatcher attached to this program. His junior and senior year, no doubt about it.
Yeah, he's just one of those that, he's going to force you to play him. Yeah. Because you're better with him on the floor.
Well, I tell you what, in practice, he's going to force your starters to be better.
Isn't he?
Yes, he is. And the Irish beat the press there, get the ball into Wilderman. Oh,
he was anticipating Campbell breaking into the basket.
Yep. Jack stayed outside of the lane, though.
And Coach Bradshaw is trying to tell Jack Wilderman, just, you have time. There's still 8 seconds to go before the half.
This will be the last offensive thrust of the game. You see Spencer Russell frees himself with a nice behind-the-back dribble. Yeah. Can't get it to go, though. And at the end of this first half, we'll see the Irish with a 2-point lead, 15-13 on the visitors from Peoria High. The Irish were down, 7-2, Mike?
So yeah, it was 5-0, and then 7-2.
13-6 run of their own there. Spread over the second half of the first quarter and all of the second quarter. Very nicely done. The Irish kept their composure. managed to rattle, I would say rattle Peoria High, but managed to sort of get into their own defensive footing eventually.
I think we showed better defensive discipline.
Certainly closed down the
as the
driving
half went
lanes
on.
for
Exactly,
Russell. Yeah,
exactly. I thought that was key.
He was eviscerating. The Irish also got lucky with some misses from Central from 3 or 4 feet, but the Irish had a few misses of their own there, so those things tend to even out over the game. All right, it'll be about a 10-minute break. We got about a minute of it already in, so in about 9 minutes or so of real time, we will see you back here, and we will see the second half. Hopefully it's as good as this first half. We'll see you then, folks.
I'm Bob Woolsey with loveologist Mia Woolsey.
Oh, Bob.
Mia, how should a man tell a woman he loves her?
Advance, establish eye contact, and say I love you.
Groundbreaking. And to prove it...
According to research, diamond stud earrings.
Science is smart, fellas. So is saving and beating the holiday rush.
While they last, Jones Brothers has 1 carat total weight lab-grown diamond studs for just $11.99.
And half carats for just $5.99.
A more advanced love. Jones Brothers Jewelers.
100 years later, since 1921, J.C. Dillon Incorporated is still serving Central Illinois with all your residential, commercial, and industrial plumbing and site utility needs.
Whether it be a random plumbing repair or hookup, new water heater, water softener, sewage pump, sump pump replacement.
For a new underground water service, sanitary sewer, storm sewer, please contact us at J.C. Dillon Plumbing or visit our website at jcdillonique.com.
J.C. Dillon Incorporated, proud supporter of Notre Dame High School.
and welcome back to the second half of this JV game between our visitors from Peoria High and your Peoria Notre Dame Irish. Irish took a 15-13 lead into the halftime locker rooms. We come out with Peoria High with possession, on the alternating possession, looking to cut into this lead or perhaps take a lead of their own. I'm Rob Kenny here with my partner Mike Plunkett. We're going to get
they call it block there.
Block here on,
I think on
Wilderman. Yep, that'll be Jack's second foul. Good to see second foul for Jack happening in the second half, not the first half.
Exactly.
He's going to send number 33, Tyson Connor, to the line for.
And that's one of those calls that it's always an iffy call, but you know, if the high school goes to the half circle in the lane the way the college does, that makes it a lot easier for the officials.
Yeah, I wish they would.
Yeah, I would too.
It would make it easier on the kids too. It just be, I think it leads to a few less injuries too, a few less turned ankles, a few less heads that bounce off the hardwood. And there's 2 missed free throws, but the second one turns into an offensive rebound and a point for number 11, T.J. Rickman, tying the game up at 15.
Okay, we've defended the free throw really well tonight. They haven't made a lot of those, but it doesn't do any good if we don't get the rebound.
Yeah. The Irish here throw an errant pass just after they get over half court against the aggressive 1-2-2 of Peoria High.
Yeah, and again, we need to be patient with it. Don't rush it. Get settled in again. They're going to come out with some energy.
So we got a reach there on Jack Campbell, number 14. Committed immediately after Stephen Bradshaw's yelling, "Don't reach, don't reach."
Yeah.
It's hard not to.
All he heard was reach. No, but it's your instinct. You're going after the ball.
It is. You're going after the ball. Yeah, you're not going after the forearm. You're going after the ball. Got a little fun there with Jack. He knows better than that.
Jack didn't necessarily agree with the call, but you know.
We had a pretty good look at it. I think it was the right call.
Yeah, I do too.
Number 3 there. Launches a 3 for Peoria High.
We got to get a body on some of these guys because they're hurting us on the boards.
Yeah, and now they finished these offensive rebounds here. That is Crawford, Anthony Crawford. He's had a couple good looks on really close, and that's the first one he's had to get down.
He has. He's made some really strong moves to the basket. Still got that 10 count going.
Yeah. There was no change of possession there. So
no, they got He got the timeout before the 10.
They got a timeout here.
He had the timeout.
Yep. That's a good job of working in concert for the referee.
Good officiating.
The one ref right in front of the central bench was calling the 10 seconds. The ref in front of the Irish bench, though, had heard the timeout call from Coach Bradshaw, so they discussed it.
And the thing is, if it's reversed and you're on the other side, you want that timeout for you. So the coaches, they ask for it, they don't get the 10-second, they live with it. And that's
perfect job. A very brief explanation from the ref who made the overriding call. Accepted immediately by the Peoria High staff, and on we go.
Yeah, coach did what he needed to do, and the officials did a good job officiating, and they took care of it. And I said this the last time, that young man who's officiating worked together. I just love seeing some of these young guys out officiating now. And I want coaches to understand how important that is and treat them right. Yeah. Treat them well. Don't chase them away.
If you want him to be a 40-year veteran who's
we need young officials.
Yeah. I'd like to see him officiating IHSA state title games here in about 30 years.
Yeah, and that's
as soon as he gets his license.
Driver's license?
Yes. Okay. And long 3 there by Wilderman does not go in, but the Irish need to do that. We were talking about at halftime, a bunch of us here. The Irish need to take some of those open looks that this zone has given us. Got an unforced turnover there by number 1, Spencer.
Just a rare mistake by Spencer Russell, not one that he's going to do, but you know what? Everybody's going to make them.
Teddy LaHood drives in, does a nice Euro step, finishes to the right side, ties the game up at 17. Teddy LaHood continues his fine play from the first half.
Yeah, Teddy's having a nice game. He's got, I think he's got 9 points out of our 17. That's pretty good.
Got the Irish's only 3. Matter of fact, the Irish's only
bucket
from any distance.
Long 3.
Amari Breelove into the game here, grabs a defensive rebound, grabbed a few of those in the first, and had a rousing dunk that really kind of punctuated the Irish's high spot of the first half.
I like Amari in this game. I think that he's a rebounder. He's good around the basket, and we're having trouble right now keeping the lines off the board. So I think Amari's a big part of that. Yeah, that ball, I'm not sure it was hit, but they're talking. Oh, he's got
We're going to get a good look at it here, Mike.
He's
There
got
it goes.
deflected.
Does look like it was deflected.
Well,
yeah, does look like he got about 4 fingers on it.
And our guys were so adamant about
Yeah.
it, not like they're trying to buy a call, like oh boy.
Yep, that one we definitely know was deflected.
We just, those passes just aren't, right now the Lions have done a little better job extending their pressure.
Yeah.
And those long cross-court passes, this gym's not wide enough for what we need for these guys.
No, they cannot have that much air under them. You got to be able to hang laundry on those passes. They cannot have any sort of loop in them. All right, 17-17, ticking down towards 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Game was 15-13 Irish at the half. They're looking now to get that 2-point lead back. Pass the ball underneath, then get a little errant entry pass there under the right block.
Yeah, we've got to control the amount of turnovers. We got to value every possession, get a shot, and just stay solid on defense. But then, like always, that last part of defense is rebounding.
And this Phoenix Foy misses, but gets
there
his
he
own
goes.
rebound. How many times we say that? Not the missing part, but the getting the rebound in the first half.
Well, he missed it on the left side, and he rebounded it on the right side. And that's just really, really good effort on his part.
Yeah, like you always say, the offensive guy knows who missed it, where the miss goes first. Speaking of who knows where the miss goes first, Amari Breedlove there on the offensive board this time.
Yeah, he did a really good job of sticking there. Campbell did a great job penetrating, miss a reverse layup, but that forced the defense to come over. Nobody was there to get the rebound except for Amari.
Brings the Irish within 1. We got Spencer Russell there.
Yes.
Made it a little bit more difficult than it needed to be.
Russell, yeah, I was just going to say, he did a little more than he probably needed to do at that point.
Irish are going to get the ball out underneath the basket here on a deflection. See if the Irish can dial up something here. I'd like to see maybe do something here for Amari. Mario O'Donnell. Let's use our height. Get it out to Amari, but he's out in the corner.
There we go, get it in. It's a good
O'Donnell
pass
gets it
out. That's a
Hogan.
shot. You got to take that shot. I love that, Thatcher.
Thatcher Hogan hits a 3 off a nice feed from Kevin O'Donnell.
Thatcher's having a good game.
Yeah, he's one of the guys we talked a little bit about at halftime. Not on the air, but just among us coaches. And we like having a man like Thatcher Hogan on the team.
Yeah, that was a travel. He did a little happy dance before he put the ball down.
Get another look here. Thatcher just absolutely center cuts that 3, nothing but net. That 3 gave the Irish a 22-20 lead. 3:46 to go here. Irish inbounding the ball after the turnover.
Thatcher just competes.
Well, when you put our few remaining brain cells together back to the ancient times when we played, Mike, you feel better as a teammate when you have a guy like Thatcher on the court. I know I did. You got somebody who's just going to take care of things.
He's interested in one thing, and that's winning. And whether he's the one that's getting the points or he's the one that's leading to somebody else scoring, that doesn't matter to him.
Yeah, he has no problem being the guy carrying the guy off the field. He doesn't have to be the guy carried off the field.
That's a good move by Amari right there.
Very nice job.
We just break down the defense by ball reversal a few times. That middle is going to be open, and then if they're not going to come out on Amari, he's got to make that shot, and that was very nice.
Yeah, he did a very nice job of turning around, finding himself open and not panicking. Oftentimes when you find yourself far more open than you thought you were, it leads to you panicking.
You bet.
24-20 now, the Irish. A little bit of a wild shot there by number 42, but it goes in. Jalen Rayford.
He was
wild by my
standards. Appeared to be a little out of control, but the shot was very soft.
Yeah. Yeah, everything was out of control except the release. Going to get a blocking foul on the Peoria High.
That's 3 on him. I'm not sure what. I put my head down for a minute and I missed it.
It was called by the official further away. Nice passer out from.
Good positioning by O'Donnell. Just that. I think that was number 3. That coast to coast.
And it went coast to coast. TQ Webb. Nice right-handed finish from the left side. Tying this ball game up at 24. I don't think we're going to see more than 3 or 4 points separating this team.
No, somebody may go on a little bit of a run, but
if they do, it's probably going to be the run that wins the game at the end of the fourth quarter. All right, 2 minutes to go here. The Irish turn the ball over. Going to get a 3-on-1 here. Oh,
Boy,
good job by Teddy
LaHood.
LaHood. Absolutely blunted.
Oh, he got pushed there. That's going to be a foul.
Teddy was the one in that 3-on-1.
Yeah.
But he was the one the Irish needed.
Teddy did a really, really nice job.
And he earns the foul. And Spencer Russell has to come out of the game there with those fouls.
I'm hearing the central bench telling him to give it up, and he kept the dribble. Maybe one too many. If he passes it, he might get it right back. He turned the defense.
He did do that mythical free throw line extended that coaches don't like to see the original ball handler take the ball down below unless you're gonna shoot yourself. Irish turn the ball over there in their half-court offense. Central looking to run. Thatcher Hogan commits what in soccer would be called a professional foul out there about 40 feet away from the basket just to slow them down, let the Irish get behind the ball, reset their defense. Minute 39 to go here in the third quarter. Nothing on the scoreboard can separate these two teams.
Uh-oh.
Never quite know.
He never had he didn't have control all the way, so it's not.
He definitely did not have control.
Yep.
Central will be inbounding the ball underneath their own basket here from the left side.
A sub coming for the Lions.
Russell coming in. Almost an offense for defense thing in here. And they want him to be the trigger man.
Try to hope he doesn't pick up another foul in his last minute and a half. But the way every offensive possession is so valuable in this game, you may just want him out there for that.
Yeah, he certainly looks the part as the best player on the floor at the moment. Gonna get a three-pointer for Burton, number 33 there. That's Tyson Connor. Drills it, 3-point lead now for the Lions over the Irish. See the Irish leaving their feet make some of these passes against the press. It is always dangerous. You see there that three, very quick release there. 62 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The Irish down by 3. They're up 2 at half, so it's been a 5-point quarter so far for Central Lions. Teddy LaHood
now we have
breaks
to attack.
down.
Good job.
And Kevin O'Donnell goes up but gets the ball blocked. Good job recovery. Central, they go down.
Boy, that was a nice.
Number 42. I don't think what we think is out of control, or what I said was out of control, is really out of control for Jalen Rayford.
Jay, whatever he's doing between baskets is maybe a little quick and maybe a little unorthodox, but he finishes.
He finishes, yeah, with precision. The Irish are looking to stem this little run here from the Lions. Teddy LaHood eyes up a 3, doesn't take it, drives in, gets the ball down to Kevin O'Donnell, and O'Donnell goes up and scores.
I was just going to say, Teddy needed to take that shot, but Teddy had better plans and better than probably mine.
Gets his teammate involved. O'Donnell, I like O'Donnell. Finished strong on that shot after getting it blocked.
Yeah, no hesitation at all.
There is Phoenix Foy again with the rebound. It's not going to turn into points this time. The Irish probably shouldn't have saved that ball. Going to get a shot.
Count.
Should not count.
Nope.
No, it does not count. Did not go in anyway. So at the end of a pretty frenetic third quarter, it was 15-13 at the half, and we saw both teams then push it up to 29-26 at the end of the third quarter. 3-point lead for the Lions. Looking at the last 8 minutes of the game. Well, it's as close as we thought it would be, but it's a little higher scoring now in the third quarter than we thought it was going to be.
I was just looking, Central had 13 points at the half, and they scored 16 in that quarter. We had 15 at the half. We scored 11 that quarter.
Yeah.
So, the pace picked up a little bit as far as the ball going in the basket. Not just going to be a matter of, you got to make some shots, make some plays. We're still, both teams have 3 team fouls. We're ways before getting into the bonus. One thing that Central has struggled with tonight is making free throws. So, we need to keep that in mind that may be something.
We may not be afraid.
If we get down and maybe not in the last minute, maybe the last 3 minutes, you just say, let's just start fouling and see if they can make them. But then you got to get the rebound.
Yeah, that has been a problem. Phoenix Foy, Jalen Rayford, Anthony Crawford been good. But you just better at making the shots that were available? Is that why the comparative offensive onslaught in that third quarter took place, Mike?
Yeah, I think I think that for all the shots that we saw that the Lions missed around the basket in the first half. They made some of those in the second half.
Yeah. Score is 29-26 Lions. We have it there. 27-26 on our scoreboard. We'll have it fixed for you here in a second.
Not sure what happened here. Was it
15? I think
or
probably
13. 13.
13.
Amari Breedlove. Not sure what he did. There must have been a illegal screen or a push or something in there.
Something a little extracurricular on the when he was trying to free somebody in a screening situation. It's one for each squad that way. Amari makes up for it with a steal there in a half-court defense. Teddy LaHood goes in, finishes strong with his left hand from the left side.
Loved how Teddy took the ball and just exploded the basket.
Brings
no
the Irish
hesitation.
within one.
Stepped out of bounds.
He got it. He got it. All right, we got the score right there for you. 29-28. Irish are down, but a few defensive stops here. Turnovers forced and unforced for the Lions. Give the Irish a chance here early in the fourth quarter to take a lead.
Yeah, we just keep doing what we do. We're just plugging away and trying to make some plays, make some shots.
Ball into Jack Campbell. Jack gets it back out of Thatcher Hogan. Thatcher takes a three-pointer from the right side.
Oh,
it is more
down.
in than out. Amari Breedlove is there for the putback, giving the Irish a 30-29 lead. I like both shots there.
Yes.
I love Thatcher's shot to begin with.
I love Jack's play. Jack gets the ball inside. They collapse on him a little bit, and then he's got the presence to kick it out to an open man. We'll take that shot by Thatcher, and then nobody got a body on Amari. And Amari's played very well. Amari's now got 8 points. I honestly think we've all played well. Jack Campbell, who a lot of times is our leading scorer, hasn't scored yet, but that doesn't mean he hasn't played well because when he's getting the ball inside, he's finding the right people to get the ball too.
Well, that's probably his second or third hockey assist. We call it the pass that led to the pass that led to the shot. Murray gets it out to Thatcher.
That's a good shot there for Teddy.
Here we go, Thatcher Hogan.
With another three.
Another three-pointer, this one from the top of the key again.
Thatcher's having a game.
We'll get a full timeout here from Peoria High. Coach Shantez Jackson absolutely going to take control of this game now here and tell his kids exactly what he thinks. We'll be able to hear him. The Irish have now, on the back of that three-pointer from Thatcher Hogan, his second of the game, a 4-point lead with 6:31 to go here in the fourth quarter of this JV contest.
It's the first quarter of the night that we've started off. We were down 5-0. Then I think the Lions come out, maybe scored the first 5 points of the third quarter, and here we are now with a 7-point run to get from being down 29-26 to up 33-29.
We were down, I think, 29-26. It might even be 29-24, but I think it was 29-26 was it. And now so the Irish on a little 7-0 run of their own here. And we have it, and it's been a team effort. Teddy LaHood doing his good stuff. He said Jack Campbell, Thatcher doing his. Thatcher forcing some turnovers. Offensive rebound and put back from Amari Breedlove. Kevin O'Donnell doing his thing down low, scoring.
Yeah, O'Donnell and Campbell combined only have 2 points. They've both been really, really good. So the points are secondary depending on how the game's going, because what's been open has been shots for our guards, and our guards are now taking advantage of that. Between Thatcher and Teddy, they've got I think 21 of our 33 points.
So when it goes on good teams, you never know who's going to be in the spotlight. Gonna get a foul on the Irish. The Irish were hoping for a jump ball situation. That is, was that man again, Phoenix Foy?
I'm sure it was.
Causing trouble down there
Phoenix
on the block.
He's been good.
He has been good. He's been a pleasure to watch here in this first 3+ quarters. Hopefully we don't mention his name again here in the last 6 minutes, but I doubt that's going to happen.
Yeah, you got to keep a body on him and know where he is, because he's very active. The key for the Lions now is just to get a good shot. For the Irish, it's solid defense. You know, if he makes that, give him credit. Give him credit. He made that shot.
Jalen Rayford again with his spectacular finishing around the basket.
Yeah, he's had 3 kind of acrobatic plays that have all have gone down for him. So it's not the first time he's taken those shots.
Nope, that's something he's worked on. Pretty when it goes in, and it's going in.
Yeah, and you know, and that's a shot. If that's a shot they're going to take, go ahead and give him that shot. If he makes it, tip your hat and move on. Wilderman, nice looking shot.
There
Looked good
we go.
coming out of his hands.
Wilderman, that is first points of the game.
He had 1 bucket early, so he's got 5 points.
Excellent job. 36-31 now here for the Irish. Back of that 3-pointer from Wilderman. Down below 5 minutes now. The Irish with a 5-point lead. Their largest lead of the game now for the Irish. Get a 3-pointer. From number 3, it does not go.
Somebody got hit.
Yeah, Teddy LaHood was up. Yep,
Yeah.
Teddy was up and looked like he had that rebound dead to rights. Next thing you know, Teddy was on the floor.
Once again, we hear Foy's name, and it was a foul, but you know he's going after the ball. But we did a good job positioning, and the only way he was going to get to that ball was to foul somebody. And it's nice when your guards are rebounding.
All right, the Irish going to have to hustle here to get the ball over the 10-second line here. Teddy LaHood does it. Hustle and Teddy LaHood's name often appear in the same sentence. LaHood now has the ball on the right wing, gets it back up top to Breedlove.
Murray got a little
their feet there. Yep.
Yep. No need for that either.
No.
It was just a little excited.
Yeah, I think
I'm not going to be too critical. Murray's had a really good game.
Yeah, we'll take that. Well, I think what he saw was an opportunity to make a drive.
Yeah.
He was going to pass, and he saw a driving lane open up, and left foot and his right foot weren't in communication.
That's hand check.
Yep.
You put both hands out there, you're going to get called.
Like Maxwell out there near the half-court stripe. Foul goes. Again, though, like you said, you get Central creeping towards the bonus. It may not be such a bad thing as long as we secure the rebound.
Yeah, they have not proven yet.
They made 1 free throw today?
Yeah, they're 1 for...
Tonight, rather?
They've missed 2, 3, 4... Well, they haven't shot a lot, but they're 1 for 5.
Rich Rayford trying it from outside. In fact, rather see him out there, honestly, than around the basket. And there's Foy again. Another rebound here. It's going to be the 3rd shot at it for the Lions.
Oh, that's a foul on 44.
Finally, Jack Campbell secures the rebound and the possession for the Irish.
It's going to be 4 fouls on Foy.
Tell you what, though, you're right. As soon as Foy, we talked about it a lot in the first half, finishes those, he won't be getting those fouls. Because there won't be 3 or 4 shots at it.
Yeah.
3 or 4 attempts.
Yeah, once he gets to that point, and I think it'll happen if he sticks with this
it definitely
and works at it. And because he's active, he can do some things you can't teach.
Yeah, he has got the future star written all over him. There is a nice feed again from Teddy LaHood. Gets it into the paint, gets it out. Jack Campbell recognizes his teammates in trouble, makes a cut from the weak side.
33.
Then is number 33, Tyson Connor.
As you said, really good pass by LaHood. And Campbell catches it and goes right up and gets pushed from behind.
Buries the first free throw, giving the Irish their largest lead of the game, 6 points, 37-31. 3 minutes, 51 seconds to go here in this JV action, 4th quarter. Hope you'll stick around for the varsity game. I'm sure you will afterwards. 38-31 now. The Irish push the lead to 7. Under 3:50 to go. All right.
That's good defense.
There you go. Just as we don't foul, yep.
Good pass.
Oh, very good defense there, but Jack Wilderman, the block, no
that was
foul.
A very clean block.
Irish, all of a sudden the Irish active hands here. It's good to see the referee agrees with the 4 Irish players out there who signaled travel. If you can't beat them, join them, I guess, Mike.
And
it was a travel.
It was. He just kind of stumbled a little bit.
It's Blake Maxwell out there, beats the press, gets the ball over to Jack Wilderman. Wilderman cannot get it to fall, and it's going to be stay Irish ball, though. Great example of why you need Blake Maxwell out there. We were talking about in the first half when he got fouls.
He'll make winning plays.
Yeah, Got that ball to Wilderman in a position that
And
Jack
Wilderman,
could attack.
well, he took it to the basket the way you want him to take it to the basket.
I think he took it too strong. And Teddy LaHood now finishing from the right side. Saw him finish from the left side earlier this half.
Teddy
Now finishing
LaHood
from the right side.
Continues to impress, doesn't he?
Yep. Irish now up 9. Get a foul here on the Irish.
That's on Teddy.
We're at that little run we talked about here. We said we didn't think there'd be more than 3 to 5 points at any point separating these two teams. Now the Irish are up 9. You got to think this is a tipping point for Central. Need to get these free throws to go down or need to get the rebound off these free throws. Cannot let the Irish come down and score again and put this into a double digits. That free throw is off. We're going to get it over the back there. Great job by Jack Campbell. Great job by Jack there, boxing out, knowing the situation.
Just what we were saying, they got to prove they can make a free throw. They haven't done it yet, but the key is they'll get that rebound, and Jack delivered there.
Yep, T.J. Rickman with the foul there going over the back. No, can't blame T.J. He's just going for the ball. Jack Campbell just put up 2 beautiful free throw makes about 40 seconds of game time ago.
Oh, he's got blood on his jersey.
Blood on his jersey.
Get the blood jersey.
He cannot shoot the free throw, so Teddy LaHood checks back into the game.
Well, I think Wilderman checked in, but I think anybody can shoot the free throws. Is that what?
No, I don't think you can.
Whoever
do that.
checked in has to shoot the free throws. Yeah.
Appreciate Teddy.
Teddy, I love his effort.
I absolutely love it. Yeah.
As the famous Joe Mulcahy, he would say, "If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying."
Yeah. I just hang out here near the free throw line. Maybe the ref will hand me the ball. All right, Jack's gonna get.
I've seen it happen before.
1 and 1 here. Jack's off with that one. He was short on his first 2. Now he's a little bit strong on that one.
Do we give that miss to Campbell or Wilderman?
I think we're going to give the miss to Wilderman. Less than 3 minutes to go. Irish secure the defensive rebound there by Teddy LaHood. We're going to miss by the
timeout.
Central, they managed to get to the ball a little bit too easy to get to the hoop there for the Irish. We're lucky they missed, but the Irish call timeout here. Coach Bradshaw's probably wants to explain if this was football down in distance. Hey, this is what we got going. We got 2:54 to go. We don't need any more points. More points would be nice, but we don't need any more points. Let's pass the ball around. We don't need shots early in possessions. Let's make the defense work. Let's make them have to make, make them have to make some decisions. Let's make them have to take the risks.
Yeah, and I was talking about late in the game at Limestone Tuesday. I think we were about in this situation, but I think an 8-point lead maybe. And the game was still a little bit on the verge. You didn't know which way it was going to go. And we took a shot that wasn't a great shot. Coach called a timeout, Coach Bradshaw, and I told him in the timeout just what you're saying. He says, time and score. Be aware of the time and the score. What was a good shot 4 minutes ago is not a good shot now necessarily, unless it's a layup. So now you don't stop playing. You stop playing. You can't play not to lose. You got to play to win. But we went from 8 to about 20 because they started launching up threes at Limestone. We rebounded everyone. They fouled us. We made free throws.
Yeah, that would be not a bad outcome for this game. You really don't want to have live ball turnovers either here, Mike. You do not want.
That's a great point.
Give the ball up at half court.
Yes.
You'd rather have a 5-second call against you and be able to get your defense set.
That's no question.
They're going to get a foul here. A little bit of a bailout there. I think Jack Wilderman.
42. I think it. Maybe that's what the Lions were trying to do, but I'm with you. I think it was maybe a bit of a bailout.
Yeah, I think it was there too. Maybe they saw that Jack had missed his last free throw, misses that one, and
Jack has missed 4 free throws tonight. That's a good. He's a good shooter, good scorer. Boy, I think we got away at the bump there.
Phoenix Foy is going to get foul called against him. He's going to go to the line. All right, the foul's on Blake Maxwell for a hold. Jack Wilderman goes out. Jack Campbell comes back in. I was going to say we had a pair of Jacks in the game, but I cannot say that now. Phoenix Foy, free throw line. The first one up, off the front of the rim, doesn't go. Jack Campbell secures the rebound again.
Just a matter of some missed free throws right now on both ends.
Yeah, both sides here.
We have a chance to maybe put this thing away. They have a chance to cut into the lead, and neither one's taking advantage of it.
Particularly for Central. Going to cut into the lead with the clock not moving. The Irish got 3 solid ball handlers out there right now. Get the ball into Jack Campbell. Speaking of solid, Jack takes a very, very nice feed there from Thatcher Hogan. Gathers himself, manages to get the shooting foul. And this is a shot you don't mind. This is a shot, exactly what you want. Into the heart of the defense. More than likely than not, you're going to get fouled if you don't make the shot.
That's right.
And Jack is an excellent free throw shooter. 2:02 to go where these first free throw goes up.
No, that shot is a shot that's a good shot about any situation in the game.
Yeah. Just about, other than Teddy having a good look at it or Amari going up for another dunk. I will take that from Jack.
Yeah.
He makes both free throws again. A little off on that first one that actually hit the rim.
And again, that's what we did the other night. We made the free throw. That was a travel.
Travel there, yep.
Yep.
And both his feet off the ground at the same time there.
That was a pretty obvious.
Yeah, well, that's Rayford. Just eyes light up when he thinks he can get to the basket, and we know how he finishes when
he gets
he gets there.
Gets a little ahead of himself sometimes.
Yeah. Under 2 minutes now to go. The Irish up by 11. I won't say in control of this game, but starting to look like they have an idea of how to control this game.
Yeah, don't turn it over. Make free throws. You do that, you can't lose. You start turning it over, you give them a chance. Campbell finishes.
Jack Campbell there takes a deflected pass from Thatcher Hogan and puts it in. Jack doing it from the free throw stripe and from down low. Like you had said about Jack hadn't really scored, when they're leading scorer like that, and boom, now he's got 8 points, 8 points, 6 points.
6 points in the last whatever. But he's good even when he's not scoring.
Yep.
Boy, they
about
just
to grab his 3rd defensive rebound there off of either a free throw miss or a run of play miss to get the Irish the possession. Excellent job by Jack, knowing exactly what needs to be done here. Got to have the ball.
Yeah, and really, really good block out. Campbell's he does those things very, very solidly. But the Lions have, that was a pretty good shot by Central. It doesn't go.
Oh yeah.
And you just get discouraged. You're making those plays. You're not getting the ball to drop. We get the rebound. We come down, and for the most part, we're making free throws.
Yeah, we'll give Jack that one. 4-6 straight makes and 3 or 4 straight defensive rebounds, plus a bucket in there. Bet you this one swishes.
You got it.
45-41 now. The Irish up 14. They're 45-31. The Irish up 14. Somewhere in there was the correct math.
Yeah, I understood everything you said.
Oh, that's a shame. Probably need to go to the neurologist. Irish are going to get a foul here. Number 42, Jalen Rayford, doing his thing. Going to the bucket. Did not finish the way he's finished the first 3 quarters, but he does go to the free throw line. Minute 7 to go. Irish up 14. Free throws here for Peoria High. Mari Breedlove, Jack Campbell looking to secure this miss, if there is a miss. Irish into double bonus now, so they'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, the Lions have shot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 free throws this half. 3 of them being the front end of 1-and-1, and they've missed them all.
All right, number 12 comes in here. Jack Livengood. Jack was in the game earlier. Thatcher Hogan, Blake Maxwell out there to handle the bulk of the ball handling duties, I imagine. Amari also could. I didn't even think that hit the rim. It must have just ticked.
Boy, if it hit the rim, it didn't hit much of it.
It just said high on its way by. Again, Jack Campbell, though, comes down with a rebound. Ball just went through Jack Livengood's hands there. Went out of bounds. Irish throwing in some more subs here. Number 22, Dylan Langhoff into the game. Number 20, Quinn Donahue. Keeping Thatcher Hogan out on the floor to direct things. Mari Breedlove out there too, gonna use his experience to help some of these guys who don't see the floor as much as some of the other players. 45 seconds to go. The Irish up 14. A long 3, and it goes in there from
25.
Number 25.
Wheezy Zapata.
All name team. Wheezy Zapata
love it.
Also has an all all-conference looking shot there. Thatcher Hogan going to take a little
add to his game.
Fresh little baseline jumper there, about a 14-footer, puts it in like he's been doing it all his life. Restoring the Irish to a 13-point lead. 10 seconds to go. They're going to get a travel there. Yep, it's good defense there by Livengood and 22 Dylan Langhoff there. Neither of them reached. Both of them kept their eyes up there. None of them, you know, inched forward with their body.
Right.
Excellent, excellent, solid defense. Thatcher Hogan probably got fouled, but going to let it go.
Yeah, don't call it now.
And Dylan Langhoff going to end up with the ball in his hand as the clock runs out. No need to take that shot. And as that clock runs out, we see the Irish up 13 on the leaderboard at the end of the 4 quarters here for the victory. A 13-point victory, 47-34 over our visitors and friends from Peoria High. Excellent, excellent effort from the Irish here, particularly in the 4th quarter. Gave up a lot of points. Found themselves down 3 at the end of the 3rd quarter.
Well, it kind of reminded me of, you know, what I saw at Limestone the other night. We just stay with it, and then they got down to that last 3 minutes of the game, and we finished going away. We
finished there. We had Jack Campbell doing a lot of the good work, a lot of the grunt work, and scoring from the free throw line there in that last 3 minutes. But Teddy LaHood, Thatcher Hogan, especially, you can name about 6 guys you can give the game ball to today. And that's when the Irish are at their best, is when that happens. All right, folks, so that was a very exciting JV game. Leads to an Irish victory, 13 points, 47-34 over our visitors from Peoria Central. Just down the road from us here on Sheridan. The Irish varsity game against the Irish, or against the varsity from Central, the Lions, will take place here in about 15, 20 minutes so real time. Why don't you come back in about 15 minutes of real time and join us for the introductions and a little bit of a pregame pregame predictions from me, Rob Kenny, and my partner, Mike Plunkett. We'll see you then. Bye.